What's up, guys, and welcome to Let's Play The Sims 2 Part 36, I believe. And this will be today. Today's the day. It's 3:56 right now. That's cool. 36:56. Today will be the day that we move on to the next part of our journey and our lives. So right now, John is waking up on his last day here as a teenager. Maybe even just his last day here. I don't know. Show me not the boy. When you're done, come here. College. He's getting ready to go to university. Sims 2 University. Move to college. Well, yeah. Jonah's about to leave his household and move to college. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. Oh, and Shawnee's death was actually, like, helpful. Like, there were no glitches today. A taxi is here to take Jonah off to college to start his new life as a young adult. I was like, aren't you supposed to come with us? Darren? I think he is. Like, he'll disappear into there. No, I want to go to college. Jonah has moved to college and can be found in a college neighborhood in a student band. You can start out Jonah's college life on a new lot or have Jonah join an existing household. Okay, so I need to go to the neighborhood. Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, Shawnee's death was the pinnacle of the game fixing. There were no glitches. I didn't have to wake anyone up and leave the house. They were fine. I couldn't believe it. I kept looking back between them because I was like, no, this cannot be true. Like, that has never happened before since I've been playing. But, alas. That took me by surprise. Oh, and I decided that I'm going to start having favorite songs of the month. When my cousin mentioned it, and she was like her favorite song of the month, and I thought about it, and I was like, why not do that this year? That seems nice. And I'm starting with December. I've officially declared, okay, college chooser, downtown chooser, he is going to be going to Sim State. You can create a university. I didn't know that. Sim State. Sim State University was founded by a group of Sims wishing to educate future generations. Though it's become a modern social and scholastic hub, the school still maintains its high standards of learning. Boom. So starting with December, I've declared Alone Together to be my favorite song of December by Fall Out Boy. That's my jam. I was still listening to that today repeatedly. So, I wonder what would be my January jam. I think it's pretty cool. Because it's hard for me to choose favorite songs. But I thought about it and I was like, because I had a ton of favorite songs last month. But I thought, which song did I like the most? Which song did I jam out to the most? Did not get repetitive. And like I said, I could listen to Alone Together right now and jam out. But I chose Sim State University because it's the most general university. I was like, isn't that what it was called in 3 now that I think about it? It was. Oh, it looks super different. I need them to choose better names. Oh, the school year is about to begin once again. The new students have arrived, moved in, and they're ready to learn. As usual, this year's mix of personalities on campus is sure to create all manner of drama and excitement. Some students may find love, others longtime friends, some may graduate with honors, others may not be so focused. But no matter what happens between them, will this new class uphold the university's good reputation? I don't really care about them, but I'll look at it. The Orisha Cham House is the oldest fraternity on campus with long prestigious history. Can the brothers keep the historic house united, or will their drastically different personalities divide them instead? I don't know if I want him to be the fraternity. He might be, because he's the only child, and I just need to do everything at university. The Tri-Var sorority may be the nicest Greek house on campus, but with sisters like Heather and Brittany, will Tiffany be able to convince anyone else to join? Jane, Martin, and Allegra. Oh, that's Allegra. Want to escape the craziness of campus life and decide to find their own place. Can they still have the college experience, or will they just get lonely? Okay, so I'm going to be in a dorm, because that's just what you do. Let's take a look at it. That's the Cham House, the Bright, the Tri-Var. This is Sim State University. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the Sims 3 Sim State, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that university. I've only been once, but like I said, it was just like a vacation to me. Okay. Oh, look, a Martian. Huh. Well, a diverse campus like this offer enough opportunity for her to fit in. No, you will never fit in. Okay, yes, he has that scholarship. Why can't I be there? I want to see why. This is fraternity. Sims can't move into a Greek house without an invitation. Oh yeah, that's right, because they were real fraternities and sororities. That's the Bright House. I want to live in a dorm. Okay. 14-room dorm. I want to live in a big dorm, because I'm going to start out big, and I'm going to eventually go into University. Hyatt Plaza. University Way Shops. Where'd he go? Land Grab House dorms. I want the big one. Sim State dormitory, 14 rooms. Yes. The Blake household. I'm still trying to decide if he's going to be the only one to go to university, because you know I have so many other aspects to focus on in the game, but he may not. But for right now, yeah. But maybe like 2 generations from now, maybe his grandkids go to university, because I know, like I said, I want them to focus on other things as they grow up. So yeah, that's that. Speaking of, I get like so many freaking college letters and emails. Like, they spam me with letters and emails of all these colleges interested in me, and it's so nice to see them. I mean, I'm seriously, like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say I've gotten maybe 200 since last year. That's letters. I haven't even counted the emails, because I have like 30 unread messages from this week from different colleges. But that's good. That's good. That's a good sign. But yes, I'm super excited. I've never played Sims 2 University, but I know it was more real. Like, starting off with what I said about fraternities and sororities, that's one thing that I hate in The Sims 3. In The Sims 3, it was just an all-girls house or all-boys house. In The Sims 2, you actually had to try out to be in there, and you got different perks for being in there, different interactions, different things you could do. You could cheat on the test and not get caught. Okay, it's starting. I'll explain it more. Is his dad gonna be there? Yep. Oh.
Rosita.
Your mom will be so proud.
Oh. Look on Godzilla!
He's a young adult.
It's very bad.
Hey.
Kemochi.
I know, right? Oh, he aged up bad. It's okay, Dad. I'll see you again one day. Bye.
Come on.
At least you have clothes on. Usually they restrict me. Wow. So here I am, University. He is at Platinum, which will probably be the only time we ever see this. He wants to become the head of the SCIA. Well, he's going to be a gamer. Go to class. Okay. Well, let's check out the dorm. It's summertime. The fall semester is about to start. Boom. So this is that dorm I was thinking of. This is the biggest dorm. I mean, we already knew that. And let's just look at this. Is the communal shower. I remember those. Communal. I used to always say communal. It could be communal. Communal. And yeah, they had to take showers together. I had to get over their shyness. 14 rooms, so this dorm is going to be packed. And you come and you claim your room. So I'm just looking around at it. But, okay. Like I said, this LP is about to pick up right now. I really like his clothes though. He looks too old though. So, let's just look around it. Come over here. Is there a radio? Yes, there is a radio. Which means it's time for them copyright to kick in, because this radio gonna be jamming. I like how it's raining as he gets here. And of course they get here first, which is what happens in 3-2. And you can claim rooms before other people come. I was waiting for the message to pop up. And then when you claim your dorm, other Sims are beginning to move on the lot. Don't forget to finish claiming dorms for all your Sims. I wish it was all my Sims, you know, my brother, but alas, it's fine. So this dorm looks nice because it's big, but let's see. This dorm has a dresser. Do I want a dresser or a desk? I'd rather have a desk. And I like the corner dorm. Boom, claim dorm. Or let me look at the rest. Da-da-da. I'm definitely not living on the first floor. I wouldn't want to live on the first floor either if I was in the dorm. Look at these dorms and compare them to the Sims 3. Yeah, I like the corner room. Claim door. Do-do-do. So now it has his picture. And before other Sims get here, let's plan outfits every day. Has other Sims started arriving? No. Okay, good. Hurry up and get there before people, because all these will be blanked out. You can't see into them because they're other people's rooms. Even though if you go to buy mode, they'll just be standing in the middle of the floor. That's all you have? Gosh, I need to get you some more clothes. Okay, come watch TV. So he has 1,500 because that's like, you don't have to really pay to initially go to college. Or you may not even have to pay at all. It's just to stay in the dorm and to buy food and stuff. So this is Erica. She's coming in, getting her dorm. I'm so excited, man. This LP is about to really pick up. But okay, talking about the Sims 2 University. For one, fraternities and sororities, you actually have to try out. You had different interactions. 2, you have a cook who cooks food for you so you can be ready to eat and be ready to go to class. 3, I have these wants. Do research with someone. Go to class. I like that. Marco Polo, ask him on a date. Oh yeah, he doesn't know anybody. Or here. Okay. So I will need to declare his major, maybe his sophomore year, even though I know I want it to be in gaming. But, okay, you have different years, 70 hours until final exams. So, you see, there isn't like day and night. It just goes back to, you go to class every day. So it's sort of like The Sims 1. 70 hours until final exam. So 70 hours, that is what, 3 days? So in 3 days, it will be his second term. You'd be a freshman for 6 days. And one reason that people may not have liked Sims 2 University so much was because, like, are people claiming these rooms? Oh yeah, they claim these rooms already. No one's claiming the downstairs. It's because it's very long. You're in university for a long time. Yeah, use the bathroom. But I don't mind being in university for a long time. But you have 6 days, basically 6 days for each grade, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So 6 times 4, that's like 24 days in the university. So maybe 24 parts, I don't know. But yeah, go to class. Going to class is one of the easiest ways for Sims to keep their grades up and to keep progressing towards graduation. Sims in a good mood will go to class automatically. Send your Sims to class. Check the class panel to see when your Sims class start. Within an hour, click on the Sim, choose college, and then go to class. And then, of course, let's greet everyone. Oh, join his research group. You wanted to do that? Because we're going to make sure you stay positive while you're in university. But, yeah. So, over here, as opposed to job, he has an undeclared major. The study of blank indecision. Sims with the undeclared major status aren't lazy, they're just not quite sure what their passion is yet. Unfortunately, a sim student can't stay forever without a declared major. Students should go to the phone or computer, get in touch with the registrar before their junior year, or else the school might make the decision for them. Ideal careers. And then, so right now he just, oh look, so he goes to class from 3 to 5 every day. He has no GPA. The world, a survey of everything that ever happened. This is the class performance bar. The class performance meter shows how well your sim is performing in the current semester. The meter is increased when sims does their academic activities such as doing their assignments, going to class, and more. The meter can only hold so much performance, however, and your sim is wasting time if they study when the meter is full. Having your sims build indicator skills expands the meter, opening up more room to build with academic activities. Your sim gets the best possible grades when they completely expand their meter to the top. So, this is where he needs to be so that he doesn't fail. Because if you fail, well, the dean says you have to repeat the semester, and then if you fail the second time, you get kicked out of college. But the bar can go up, and that will be his GPA just by going to class. And like I said, I don't want to declare his major yet. I can go look and see what they are. But Sandy goes to college. I don't know. I don't know about her life. So right now, he can dabble in all skills. He really does need a logic skill for if he wants to be a gamer, which he most likely will be. But yeah, I'm checking out college. Yep. Tomorrow I might get him some new clothes before he goes to class. Oh, look, it's phone on the... Oh, it just went down to yellow. Greek house. Join. Sorority. Huh. That's cool that you can ask to join. Oh yeah, I can throw a party. Sports party came with the university. I don't want to purchase a community lot. I didn't know you could book a vacation in college. Silent mode. Turn off phone. Let's call the registrar, and we can look at what he can major in. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I want to do gaming because that's what he's the most skilled in. But let's see. Moved out. Oh, a new place of my own. Goodbye, old life. Hello, new. Too soon, too soon. I wasn't ready to grow up yet. My life seems to be going nowhere. Went to college. I'm finally out the house and on my own in college. Met Roger. Nice to meet you, stranger. He wasn't ready. So let's see what his major is. Declare his major. So let's just look at the majors. History major. The study of the past, from the paintings of the earliest cave sim to last week's change of menu at our local schools. They will get a boost in political, art, judge, I guess, more political, and military. They need charisma, mechanical. Physics, the study of many forms of energy. Those who study physics learn the interactions of the world. Harness physics gives society cool things like lasers and catapults. Oh, that's for gamer too. Gamer, medicine, paranormal, and science. Literature, I really don't need to read all these. Political science, the study of people in power. Those who study political science, it's politics. I don't know why they call it science though. Mathematics, I wish I would. Study of numbers in basic form. Math is not something that comes naturally to every single, but those who learn to understand it, it's math. Economics will help with business. So, too bad it's not like connected with open for business, because that would be super cool. Biology, trees, gazelles. That's what I wanted him to have at first, because I wanted him to be an oceanographer. But he became more of a gamer. Philosophy, the way Sims understand. Art, very artistic, so you got the writing and the arts and the cooking. Drama, busting the move. However, it's only those busting the move that delve in the drama. Okay. So that's a form of art too. And then you have psychology. I think I already did psychology. Okay, so I'm going to look at the ones which would lead him to be a gamer and see which one I could do. Physics, he need clean and mechanical, creativity, logic. Okay. Mathematics, clean and mechanical. Oh, that's the same thing. But would I rather study physics or math? To be a gamer, you probably need math more. Dang it, so he's going to end up being a math major. But like I said, I don't want to declare it just yet. Or yes, I can. I can declare my major, and I can read the whole thing. The study of numbers in basic forms. Math is not something that comes naturally to every sim, but those that learn to understand it can see patterns and signs all around them and have uncanny insight into the mechanical and logical. Clean and mechanical creativity and logic. Boom. And I can always change it, but I'm going to stick with math. Like I could go call college, just see if I can change it. So he has his major. Come eat some pancakes. See, change major, but we're fine. When I go here, mathematics major. Freshman, GPA, the fingers and toes technique. So instead of 3 to 5 now, he goes to class from 1 to 3. He needs mechanical, which he has, needs body, which he has, and needs logic, which he doesn't have. And his skills would expand at the more he goes through college. So yeah. And then also with The Sims 2, they have homework to do. They have research papers to write. Like, Sims 3 college was more about relaxing and being away from home, where Sims 2 was relaxing, but it was also learning. So like, someone's at the computer, I can hear them. But I could click college, write term paper, which I believe is due at the end of the semester or your freshman year. I'm not for sure. But I probably would just work on it before. So let's see, all of these rooms are claimed. There goes our mascot. More. You can't greet him. Oh no, chat with him. So, look at this full house. If only you could have that in The Sims 3. I bet if houses were this full in The Sims 3, boy, this game would not be working at all. Oh, yeah, and Univeristy came with the ability to lock doors. So no one else can come in, because they will come in and disturb you. I love how I know so much about Univeristy, but I never played it. See, that's just from not knowing about it that I just longed to play it. So I did all the research I could by watching gameplay, Sims Wiki, I mean. Oh, I like how they put that right there. Do not disturb. Talk to the cheerleader. Be social. You're gonna be a social nerd. Talk. Chat. Oh, who got the pink room? Oh yeah, mini fridges also came. So I could have a mini fridge and a microwave in my room. And they first came with Sims 2 University too. I guess I can't greet him. Yep. And then, as I was talking about the showers, there are communal showers because you have to shower together. So ain't no, getting out the shower. I was shower. It was schwinn. Oh. And they can still use the bathroom separately. But I miss communal showers. I mean, they brought them back with sunlit ties, but that wasn't even really bringing it back. That was because they were using their swimsuit. Even though their hygiene went up. But to me, that just feels dirty bathing in clothes because the clothes will still be dirty. I'm so excited to be at Univeristy. I need him to work on his logic skill. Yeah, so you were doing right. When you're done, I don't want you to get abducted by aliens, though. You can look through, stargaze. This is going to be a great time of college for you. Talk. Look at all these Sims. It's like the legit social experience right here. So, one thing I did love in The Sims 3, was like, well, besides the open college world, even though this is sort of open because it doesn't time freeze, but I love the class schedule. Like if you're trying to graduate earlier and you had a more hectic schedule, the class schedules in there are amazing because you only go to class once a day no matter what in The Sims 2, and it's only for like 2 hours. So I love going to like all the other classes. What's her name? Ashley? Hey, don't get abducted by aliens. Just get that logic skill up. And then I love having NPCs living with you too, because you can watch them as they interact and continue on with their world while you doing your own thing, going to sleep, not going to sleep, studying, not studying, going out and party, not going out and party. I don't think I could throw a party here. I might throw a party at the Greek house. I might join that like my junior year. Because that'd be cool. I want the college experience. And then Greek houses are free too, so I might not even use my money. Oh, he just saw someone, even though no one's over there. Oh crap, it just got dark. Sim State Tower? No. But what is that? I'll have to check it out one day. I'll check out everything at the Sim State. He gained a logic skill point. That's great. Oh, I just realized they ain't even changed the chant from The Sims 3. Cause I was just like, how did I know that? Oh, that sucks. I mean, they said they're reusing they're not reusing animations in The Sims 4, but they're like redoing the animation. You know what I mean? That they're not reusing the same coding, but they're redoing. Hopefully, they come up with a ton of new stuff because I get tired of seeing the recycled stuff, which is what The Sims 3 all was. And what The Sims 4 is sort of looking out to be. One thing sucky about the cafeteria is that they only make mac and cheese and pancakes. That's about it. That's all you're gonna see. But then something cool is that you can get a job as the like you can work in the cafeteria and get a job. So if I needed my cooking skill, which I don't, I could work on that. He gained the enthusiasm of science to talk about it with other Sims. Actually, answer the phone. Why is a home phone ringing? Seriously. I don't think I can remember The Sims 3 anyone else answering that phone. No one really calls anyone else. I hope in The Sims 4 they do get calls and that texting is more prominent. You know, like the way they add the smartphone at the end of The Sims 3, that's totally going to be in the base game. And then some new phone may come out, so they might have to change it. Because I remember when it was the BlackBerry. Then again, that was just last year. Hold on. 2 radios. Okay. Let somebody mess up, and it will be on. That big old stairwell, and you can't walk down the stairs. Oh, I just realized this is a house phone, though. Which means that you should have been able to answer this one. Yeah, crap. Oh, well, you're ready to eat. Ew, stop dreaming about the old man. I'm trying to think if I want to get him a new haircut. I really like the haircut he had. But I might get him a new one. I don't know. Oh yeah, hanging out. That came with The Sims 2 University. Stop arguing. Stop being mean. Eat some food. You can learn to cheer too. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Yeah, I need to get up in this kitchen and start some variety, even though I can't cook nothing anyway. So eat your food. 59 hours until final exam. When you're done. I was like, is there separate bathrooms? Hold on. They're not. Okay. Well, I mean, like toilet-wise. So, just come in here and use. There are separate of these. So, and then come use the boys and take a shower. Now watch this. I'm going to go into buy mode. Look. You just see the Sims standing in their room. It's so funny and weird to me. At least in The Sims 3 they were actually doing stuff and you could see in there. I mean, I have no problem with not seeing in there, but it's just funny how they don't do anything. So yeah. Got it blocked out like they actually doing something. Oh, that's Chandler. Huh. Can I split relationship up into household? Oh, there goes Noah. Who he has like no relationship with us. I'm not happy to have this Sim in my family. Oh, I thought it said not. I was like, dang, that sucks. Huh. I wish dorm was like an option. Crap, I hate when people talk to you because then it takes forever for them to eat. Okay, again, you don't have to go to class till 1 o'clock tomorrow. That sucks having it in the middle of the day. I mean, you get to sleep in, but if you had it in the morning, you could just go to class and continue on with your day. Or if you had it in the evening, you could do stuff all day before you go to class. But then again, like I said, I live with the class schedule. Gonna take your shoe. Man, you're not even really sleepy either. Alas, you're going to go to sleep. No, you're in college now. Sleep in your underwear. Sleep in the underwear. So as you see, he had that calm in the shower. I mean, he happens to be alone. This time maybe I'll be bulletproof. Okay, you guys. Ew, he just passed gas. Wow, I like how that's random. I want to do certain foods make you gassy. But as I was about to say, you know, I'm so freaking glad we finally made it to university, because this is going to be awesome. This is going to be until like the next 50 parts done when he finally graduates. But yeah, I'm so stoked and I am ready for university. So bring it on. Tomorrow we'll be going to class. I'm going to try to get him some new clothes, and we shall really start our university life then. So until then, I shall talk to you guys later. Have a great day and night. Bye.